exercise 3.3 from the chapter Linear Equations in Two Variables. So in the first question, they're asking us to solve the following pair of linear equations by the elimination method. So in the first question, they've given x plus y is equal to 5 and 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. To solve these systems of linear equations by elimination method, we need to ensure that the constant terms for the same variable, for example x, needs to be similar so that we can cancel it out, and then we'll be able to find the value of the other variable y. So in the first question, we can convert the first equation so that the values of 2x is similar in both equations. So we can do that by multiplying the first equation by 2. So when we do that, we would get 2x plus 2y is equal to 10, and we'll get 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. And in order to cancel out the two similar terms, we're going to have to multiply either one of the equations by the negative sign so that we'll be able to cancel them out, because 2x minus 2x will equal to 0. So in this case, we'll multiply the second equation by the negative sign. When we do that, we'll get 2x plus 2y is equal to 10, and minus 2x plus 3y is equal to minus 4. The reason why this becomes plus 3y is because minus into minus becomes plus, and similarly, minus into plus becomes minus 4. So now we will be able to cancel 2x, and now since the sign before both of the variables, 2y and 3y, are positive, we're going to have to add both of these terms. So we'll get 5y, and 10 minus 4 is equal to 6. So the value of y is 6 by 5. So now we've found out the value of y, and we have to find the value of x. So in order to find the value of x, we're going to substitute the value of y, which we found, in either one of the equations. So for it to be simpler, let's substitute the value of y in x plus y is equal to 5. So when we do that, we'll get x plus 6 by 5 is equal to 5. And in order to solve this, we're going to get 5x plus 6 by 5 is equal to 5. And 5x plus 6 is equal to 25. So 5x is equal to 25 minus 6. And x is equal to 25 minus 6 by 5, which is going to be 19 by 5. So the value of x is 19 by 5, and the value of y is 6 by 5. In the second question, they've given 3x plus 4y is equal to 10, and 2x minus 2y is equal to 2. So in order to solve the system of equations by the elimination method, we're going to make sure that 4y and negative 2y are equal. And in order to do that, we're going to multiply the second equation by 2. So keep in mind, we can multiply any of these terms. So 3x, we can make sure that 3x and 2x are similar values and we can cancel it. Or we can make sure that 2y, negative 2y, and 4y are similar terms so we can cancel it out, depending on the feasibility of the equation. So in this case, we're going to make sure that 4y and negative 2y are similar so that we can cancel it out. So when we multiply the second equation by 2, we will get 4x minus 4y is equal to 4. And since it's already plus 4y and minus 4y, we can easily cancel them out. So now when we add the remaining of the equation, since it has a positive sign, 3x and 4x already have a positive sign before them, we are going to have to add both of these terms. So we'll get 7x and 10 plus 4, which will give us 14. So the value of x would be 2. And now we're going to substitute the value of x in either one of the first or second equations. So in this case, we'll substitute it in the second equation. So 2 times the value of x is 2, minus 2y is equal to 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, minus 2y is equal to 2. and minus 2y is equal to 2 minus 4, and minus 2y is equal to minus 2, and y is equal to 1. So the value of y is equal to 1, and the value of x is equal to 2. In the third question, they've given 3x minus 5y minus 4 is equal to 0, and 9x is equal to 2y plus 7. We're going to rewrite the second equation so that it is in the same form as the first equation. So when we do that, we will get 9x minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. And here, we're going to multiply the first equation by 3 so that 3x can become 9x, and 9x and 9x can get cancelled. So when we multiply the first equation by 3, we'll get 9x minus 15y minus 12 is equal to 0, and 9x minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. We're going to multiply the second equation by the negative symbol. When we do that, we'll get 9x minus 15y minus 12 is equal to 0, and minus 9x plus 2y plus 7 is equal to 0. 9x and minus 9x will get cancelled. Minus 15y plus 2y will give us negative 13y, and 12 minus 12 plus 7 will give us minus 5, which is equal to 0. So negative 13y is equal to 5, and y is equal to negative 5 over 13. So now that we know the value of y as minus 5 over 13, we're going to substitute that in the second equation. So we'll get 9x is equal to 2 times y, which is negative 5 over 13, plus 7. So 9x is equal to negative 10 over 13 plus 7. So in order to ensure that they both have the same denominator, we're going to multiply 7 times 13. So 9x is equal to negative 10 plus 7 times 13 over 13. And 7 times 13 is 91, so minus 10 plus 91 by 13. And x is equal to 81 by 13 times, since it's multiplication, it becomes division, so it's reciprocal. So 81 by 13 times 1 by 9, and 9 and 81 gets cancelled. So the value of x would be 9 over 13, and the value of y is negative 15 over 13. In the fourth question, they've given x by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1, and x minus y by 3 is equal to 3. So in order to make sure that it's easier for us to perform the elimination method, we're going to make sure that they have the same denominator so that the denominator gets cancelled as it is brought over to the right hand side. So in order to do that, we'll get 3x plus 4y by 6 is equal to negative 1, and 3x minus y by 3 is equal to 3, and 3x plus 4y is equal to negative 6, and 3x minus y is equal to 9. So now we'll notice that 3x and 3x is common in both of the equations so that we can cancel it out. So we're going to write this equation in this format and multiply the second equation by the negative sign. So we'll get 3x plus 4y is equal to negative 6, and negative 3x plus y is equal to negative 9, and 3x minus 3x and 3x will get cancelled. We have to add both 4y and y, so we'll get 5y, and minus 6 minus 9 is equal to minus 15, so the value of y is negative 3. So now that we know the value of y, we're going to substitute the value of y in the second equation. So we'll get 3x minus y is equal to 9. So 3x minus of minus 3 is equal to 9, and 3x plus 3 is equal to 9. 3x is equal to 9 minus 3, which is 6, and x is equal to 2. So the value of x is equal to 2, and the value of y is equal to negative 3. Moving on to the second question, they're asking us to form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions if they exist by the elimination method. So in the first question they've given, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. And it becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. And we need to find what fraction it is. So they've said that we're going to assume that the numerator is x and the denominator is y. They said that if we increase the numerator by 1 and decrease the denominator by 1, so x plus 1 and y plus 1, we get the fraction as 1 over 1. And in the second case, if we only add 1 to the denominator, we get 1 over 2. So now we're going to simplify both of the equations. So we're going to do that by cross multiplication. So we'll get x plus 1 is equal to y minus 1 on the first equation. And the second equation we'll get 2x is equal to y plus 1. So when we rewrite this, we'll get x minus 1 is equal to minus 2, and 2x minus y is equal to 1. So now we'll notice that minus y and minus y are common in both of the equations, so we don't have to multiply the equations additionally. We can simply cancel them out by multiplying the equation with the negative sign. So when we do that with the second equation, we'll get x minus y is equal to negative 2, and minus 2x plus y is equal to negative 1. And minus y and plus y will get cancelled, and we'll have minus x is equal to minus 3, and the value of x is equal to 3. Substituting the value of x is equal to 3 in the first equation, the first simplified equation, we'll get 3 minus y is equal to minus 2, and minus y is equal to negative 2 minus negative 3. So minus y is equal to minus 5, and the value of y is equal to 5. So the value of y is equal to 5, and the value of x is equal to 3. So then the fraction which they've asked us to find is 3 over 5. In the second question, they've said that 5 years ago, Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later, Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Nuri and Sonu? So let us assume the age of Nuri to be x and the age of Sonu to be y. So 5 years ago, that means their ages would be their age minus 5, so x minus 5, and Sonu's age will be y minus 5. Similarly, 10 years later, their ages would be x plus 10 and y plus 10, respectively. So they said that 5 years ago, the age of Nuri, which is x minus 5, she was thrice as old as Sonu. So 3 times y minus 5. Similarly, 10 years later, Nuri was twice as old as Sonu, so x plus 10 is equal to 2 times y plus 10. And we need to find the ages of Nuri and Sonu, so we need to find the values of x and y. So when we simplify the first equation, we'll get x minus 5 is equal to 3y minus 15, and x plus 10 is equal to 2y minus 20, plus 20. So x minus 3y is equal to minus 10, and x minus 2y is equal to 10. So the values of x and x are same in both of the equations, so we'll be able to cancel both of them. So we're going to write the equations. X minus 3y is equal to minus 10, and x minus 2y is equal to 10. Multiplying the second equation by the negative sign, we're going to get x minus 3y is equal to negative 10, and minus x plus 2y is equal to negative 10. So positive x and negative x will get cancelled. Minus 3y plus 2y will give us negative y, and negative 10 minus negative 10 will give us negative 20. So the value of y is 20. So Sonu was 20 years old. So substituting the value of y in the second equation, x minus 2y is equal to 10, we'll get x minus 40 is equal to 10, and the value of x would be 50. So Nuri's age was 50 years old, and Sonu's age was 20 years old. In the third question, they've given that the sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 9, and also 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. We need to find x and y. So let us assume that the two digits are x and y. They've given that the sum of the digits x plus y is equal to 9. The initial number would be 10x plus y, and the reverse number would be 10y plus x. And they've said that 9 times the first number, 10x plus y, is twice the number of 10y plus x. So when we simplify this, we will get 90x plus 9y is equal to 20y plus 2x. And 90x minus 2x is equal to 20y minus 9y. And 90x minus 2x will give us 88x, and 20y minus 9y will give us 11y. So we can cancel 11 and 88, so 8x is equal to y. And they've given that x plus y is equal to 9. So we can rewrite this equation as 8x minus y is equal to 0, and x plus y is equal to 9. And we'll notice that we have minus y and plus y, so we can cancel this. Sorry, this is supposed to be an x. And when we cancel this, we have to add 8x and x. So when we add 8x plus x, we'll get 9x is equal to 9. So x is equal to 1. Substituting the value of x is equal to 1 in this x plus y is equal to 9, we'll get 1 plus y is equal to 9, and y is equal to 8. So the digits would be 18. The initial digits will be 18, and the reverse digits will be 81. So in the fourth question, they've given that Meena went to a bank to withdraw 2,000 rupees. She asked the cashier to give her 50 rupees and 10 rupees notes only. Meena got 25 notes in all. We need to find how many notes of 50 rupees and 100 rupees she received. So let us assume that the number of 50 rupees notes to be x, the number of 100 rupees notes to be y. And they said that the total number of notes, x plus y, is equal to 25. And she totally withdraws 2,000 rupees. So the total 2,000 rupees can be given by the equation 50x plus 100y is equal to 2,000. And we need to find the values of x and y. So we can further simplify 50x plus 100y is equal to 2,000, and we can write it as, simplify it as x plus 2y is equal to 40. And this would be the first equation, and this would be the second equation. And in both equations, we'll notice that x and x are similar, so we can cancel them out. So we can say that x plus 2y is equal to 40, and x plus y is equal to 25. Multiplying it with the negative sign, we'll get x plus 2y is equal to 40, and minus x minus y is equal to minus 25. And x and minus x will get cancelled. 2y minus y is equal to y, and 40 minus 25 is 15. So substituting the value of y is equal to 15 in the first equation, x plus y is equal to 25, we'll get 15 plus x is equal to 25, and the value of x is equal to 10. So the value of x is equal to 10, and the value of y is equal to 15. In the fifth question, they've said that a lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days and an additional charge for each day thereafter. Sarada paid 27 rupees for a book kept for 7 days, while Susie paid 21 rupees for the book she kept for 5 days. We need to find the fixed charge and the charge for each extra day. So the fixed charge for 3 days is x, and an additional charge for each day after the 3 days has passed is y. And Sarada kept the book for 7 days. And out of the 7 days, 3 days is allocated for the fixed charge. So the only days she pays the additional charge is for 4 days. So the equation can be represented as x plus 4y is equal to 27. Similarly, Susie only had the books for 5 days, and out of which she only pays an additional fee for 2 days because the 3 days is allocated for the fixed fee. So the equation can be x plus 2y is equal to 21. We will notice that we have x and x in both equations, so we can easily cancel them out. So we can write x plus 4y is equal to 27, and x plus 2y is equal to 21. So when we multiply with a negative sign, we'll get x plus 4y is equal to 27, and minus x minus 2y is equal to minus 21. X and minus x will get cancelled. 4y minus 2y will get 2y, and 27 minus 21 will give us 6. So the value of y is 3. And we need to find the value of x, so we'll substitute the value of y in the first equation, so we'll get x plus 4 times 3 is equal to 27, and x plus 12 is equal to 27, so x is equal to 15. So the fixed fee is 15 rupees, and the additional charge is 3 rupees.